I went to a parent coach meeting for my daughter's volleyball team, and they handed out a sheet of paper that talked about all the do's and don'ts during the season, what to do during the games, what to do before the games, what to do after the games. And a lot of it was things that I already knew, because Mike had coached a lot, and I knew not to yell at the refs. I knew to smile during the game and not coach your child from the stands. But I didn't understand, like, when it got to the point of what to say after the game, it had the don'ts, and I think we were doing every one of them. Don't go over the 2 or 3 things they could have done better. Don't talk about what the coach did during the game, and don't talk about the calls you didn't agree with.
Well, you talk about the coach.
And so I was really convicted because I thought we're doing all of those things wrong. And in all caps, it said the only thing you're supposed to say after the game to your child is, "I love watching you play," or "Your mom and I love watching you play." And that really struck a chord with me. I thought that's actually what I want to be conveying to my child, and we're not doing that. So I went home and told Mike what I had learned and wondered, if he would be on board to do that with us. So.
And at first it was hard to say those words because I couldn't remember them. I mean, it was like, what do I say? And it's like Chinese to some degree. To say, "I love watching you play." And I remember specifically after the game, I was like, "Okay, tell me what I need to say again," because I'd be so jacked up. And she said, "You need to say, 'I love watching you play.'" And then I'd have to say, "I love watching you play. I love watching you play. I love watching you play." It's just that foreign to me.
At first, Mike would say, "I love watching you play," but then some of the other stuff would creep in, and I
don't know what she's talking about.
And then after time went by, we realized we're actually robbing ourselves of time with our child that's precious, and the time is drawing short, and it got a lot more lighthearted. And if we did talk about the game, it wasn't trying to coach or trying to improve or trying to get something out of Jackson. It was more of a lighthearted conversation.
When they started, critiquing or saying something, "I should do this or that," it was kind of like seeing their mouths move. I didn't mean to. It's just the way I am. And after that, it was kind of just more enjoyable. I got to, really just talk about life, which, I wasn't focused on basketball. It was just, more enjoyable, I would say, for me, because I didn't want to have to think about the game. I wanted to just have fun, be with my parents.